This year in St. Jude's, there have been 12 less baptisms than last year. And that means 12 less births than last year. And that means 12 less disciples for our blessed Lord. And it means that 12 married couples in this parish have not been doing their duty of bringing new Which is why it delights me to announce that there has been a little miracle in the parish. And I am responsible. One of our number has conceived. You're a member of the entirely opposite sex to myself, I hasten to add. Well, now you may be thinking, what's miraculous about a woman of the female sex conceiving a child? Especially when she's got a healthy husband. Shrewd question, and no mistake. 'Tis because they tried for years. Not like some of you who are only pretending. They tried hard. No sign of a little Catholic coming. Until I made the pair of them drink a drop of this. Now, if any Catholic couples here present have any trouble in that respect, just give a ring on the presbytery door. No charge. You may make an offering if you wish. Father Neil, why don't you join Dr. Daly and me in here?
Fancy, Charles, a woman needing holy water to conceive. That never was my dear mother's problem, God rest her.
You realize, of course, Father Neil, that when I first brought this water from Lourdes and Rome, in the first instance, I gave it to Dr. Daly.
That was 3 months ago. He had this strange notion that it might cure me of the habit.
Did you try it, Doctor?
I wished it, but I couldn't keep the stuff down, you see.
Oh, I see. So you very kindly gave it back?
See if there's a good turn in you, Charles, and tilt your arm, like.
Give the doctor a drink to celebrate the miracle.
Well, tell me more about this woman conceiving by the power of the holy water.
Well, now, you remember the advice you gave to young Deirdre Jameson?
Oh, yes, the girl that was 6 or 7 years married without increase.
The same.
Well, sure, I told you that she should go see a gynecologist.
And so she did.
And nothing happened?
Not until I gave her this water to drink.
Oh. Good God. God almighty, Charles, it smells like it came out of an old barrel. Sure, if the Jameson girl drank of that, the miracle is she's not dead. My throat is cake dry as yesterday's mustard.
Well, not only is she not dead, but she's 6 months alive and kicking with child.
Let me be the first to toast the bambino.
A visitor for you, Father. Reverend Mother Steve.
Oh, God, hide the whiskey.
Where, Father?
In the cupboard for the boy.
I was just leaving, Mother.
You will all stay. I have come about this miracle to Mrs. Jameson.
Oh, then you admit that it is a miracle.
I most certainly do. It belongs to me.
I beg your pardon?
6 months ago, Mrs. Jameson came to the convent and asked our sisters to pray that she would have a child.
She didn't.
Are you calling me a liar?
Oh, no, I believe you.
I gave Mrs. Jameson a relic of our Holy Mother Foundress. This child will be our Foundress's first miracle. Only 2 more, and the Pope will be able to declare her a saint.
Well, I'll be glad when that bottle's empty.
Your head's jealous of it, I suppose.
I agree with Mrs. Pring.
Listen, boy. Every good Catholic believes in miracles.
Ah, no. The Church says God can work as many miracles as he likes, but we don't have to believe in any particular miracles.
No, not even the miracles at Lourdes.
And mine's not even in that class, is that it? You're infidels, the both of you. Now listen, only last night, I smeared some of the water on my arm. And this morning, all the rheumatics have gone. Oh. Well, almost.
His brain is so fertile. It's a wonder there isn't a geranium growing out of his head.
Look, Father, if you go on giving sips of holy water to the young wives of the parish, the husbands are going to object.
Why?
Well, they'll think you're trying to do their job for them. Undermining their virility.
Did you ever hear anything like it?
Well, don't be surprised if you get a brick through your window.
Well, that's not the view that George, Deirdre's husband, took. He was so delighted he made a cheque out for £50. And him a Protestant.
Are you claiming that as your second miracle?
Oh, I might have that.
Well, you probably sent £50 to Mother Stephen as well.
The miracle is no use to me unless I can have the exclusive rights of it.
There you are, you see. This miracle's already making you fall out with Mother Stephen.
Not at all. Everything makes me fall out with Mother Stephen. Father Neil! Father Neil!
Father?
My bottle of holy water is missing.
Ah, have you tried praying to St. Anthony?
I've got 3 young wives coming at midday. Mrs. Pring!
Perhaps Mother Stephen broke in and stole it.
Charles, my very dear friend. When I heard the Jemiesons were giving you 50 quid, I thought I'd pop round.
But you're not sharing it. Good friend or not.
Bad news, Charles. It isn't Lord's water in that bottle at all.
I beg your pardon?
No, I got rid of the Lord's water.
Are you as drunk as a Killarney boatman?
When you first gave it me, I disposed of it in the usual domestic way. Accidentally, of course.
Now, let's get this straight, Donald. 3 months ago, I gave you a full bottle of water. And you give me a full bottle of water back.
From out of the tap, Charles. I didn't think you'd notice.
No, I didn't.
Sure, the water in the whole reservoir can hardly be miraculous now, can it?
Is that why you didn't take the miracle seriously?
I'm sorry, Charles.
Oh, forget it. It's as God's will, anyway.
Kind of you to blame God and not me.
Well, since it's your fault that I can't pick up the £50, I expect you to do something to atone for it.
Well, I'll scratch you out a cheque this very instant.
Ah. And write clear, mind. That's not a prescription.
Oh, no. The bank manager can always decipher my signature. Donald Daly. There you are, Charles.
Thank you, Donald. Will you take a short one?
Not today, Charles.
Well, thank you for this, anyway.
Yes, it should come in handy in an emergency.
Donald refusing a drink.
Now, that's what I call a miracle.
Let's see what we got here, anyway. Will come handy in an emergency, to see. Oh. It's a cheque for 1 penny. Come in.
Father D, I have a confession to make.
Oh. Well, Father Neil will be in his box next Saturday evening.
That holy water, Father. You know when Dr. Daly gave it back about 3 months ago?
I do.
Well, I was dusting and I accidentally knocked it over. And the water dripped onto the carpet, every drop.
It did what?
Oh, I knew how upset you'd be, so I refilled it.
Where from?
From the rain barrel in the garden. Here's your bottle, and I emptied it all out again so that you wouldn't be tempted.
Not from the reservoir, but from the rain barrel.
Looks as though the miracle belongs to Mother Stephen after all.
You think that old crow up at the convent's pulled one on me?
I'm just relieved that this miracle business is all over, Father.
Listen. How much does that barrel in the garden hold?
A couple of 100 gallons, why?
Why? Because that barrel is miraculous, my boy, that's why. It's like having a shrine in your own backyard.
No, Father, please, no.
Look, providing that there's no drought, we've got an endless supply of holy water. Oh, I can see the pilgrimages coming from all over the world. Heading for St. Jude's.
Barren women conceiving.
Yes!
The sick hanging up their crutches in the church.
Yes!
Leaving their plaster casts in the Lady Chapel.
Yes, yes, yes.
Goodbye, Father.
Stay around, Father Neil. The fireworks are just about to begin. O God, who gave a child to the aged Sarah and made the Blessed Virgin Mary fruitful, grant to all women who seek thine aid by tasting of this holy water the blessings of fertility. Amen.
I heard rumours. So what's all this lark then?
Father Duddleswell thinks he's got a barrel full of miracles in his garden.
Oh, so he was praying out the back. I thought he was being sick.
It's rather sick-making, isn't it, Mr. Buzzle?
What you need is a little more faith, young'un.
More what? You're not even a Catholic.
That may be, but it doesn't stop me recognising a good business proposition when I see one. Look at the lolly in that plate.
Ah, you ought to go into partnership with him.
Now, don't you start giving me ideas, young man.
Come in, Father Neil. This stuff's for export. Yes, I'm sending it to the parishes round about.
That'll be expensive.
Aren't you still as green as a leprechaun?
You're not selling holy water.
Of course I'm not selling holy water. But I'm charging 2 shillings on each bottle.
You're giving the water away free, but charging 2 shillings for the bottle.
Right.
But those bottles aren't worth tuppence.
Ah, but you got to take into account the labour costs.
Whose?
Mine.
This is disgrace. I mean, you're playing on people's simple-mindedness.
Nothing of the kind. The good people know that the water itself doesn't matter. It's the faith with which they use it. Hello. Ah, my good friend and neighbour Billy Bustle.
I brought another lot of bottles.
You're supplying the bottles, Mr. Buzzle.
Yes, I took your excellent tip. We're in partnership, him and me.
Well, that's even worse.
No. Much better. I've got a business brain, you see.
Well, if the bishop disapproves, you're sunk.
We'll offer him 5%.
You're much too generous with my money, Billy. I've arranged for a friend to go around and give the bishop a sample free.
Well, I hope it doesn't have the same effect on the bishop as it had on Deirdre Jameson. Well, only one trick for us this time, Father.
We only got that because I had the ace of trumps.
Why don't you use some of your holy water? See if it'll give you a good hand.
I'll do that.
Oh, I'm glad you're not drinking the stuff anyway, Charlie.
I'm surprised you can't play poker or gin rummy, Father Neil.
Only whist, Doctor.
I don't know what they teach these lads in the seminary these days, I hope.
What did you say with trumps, Father Neil?
Spades.
Good, right.
Spades, that is.
Yes. Thank you.
Right.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. My lead, I believe.
There's no need, Seamus.
Aren't you playing anymore, Charlie?
Will you look at that?
Well, after a shot like that, I'm needing a sup of whiskey.
You could knock that habit if you had faith.
Our blessed Lord says if you've got faith, you could move mountains.
Who wants to move mountains?
I agree with you. And wouldn't it make them unsafe for mountaineers anyway?
That's blasphemous, Seamus.
Well, I hope this is a large one to take me shame away.
Water, Canon?
Thank you, no, I washed before I came.
No, water for the whiskey.
Is it the very sight of the stuff is enough to bring me on a duodenal ulcer?
Oh, well, you mustn't drink it, Seamus.
Donald, you have me solemn word. Oh, Charlie, Donald tells me you're having an epidemic of miracles in the parish.
What do you see? When young Deirdre Jameson conceived, her husband was so delighted that he gave me £50 and asked to be a Catholic.
He knows we priests have the power.
Then a week later, I gave her another sip of the holy water, and the hospital diagnosed twins.
Here's to the both of them.
Then later, George's two maiden aunts, who were on the committee of the Humanist League, they decided they wanted to be Catholics too.
Don't give that girl any more water, Charles.
Why not?
There'll be that many people queuing up for baptism, the devil himself included, there'll be a water shortage in the diocese.
Well then, Jessie Bennett, who has the arthritis terrible, drank some of the water, got up and walked across the floor for the first time in 3 years.
And fell flat on her face.
She walked first.
She broke her jaw.
Well, what do you think, Seamus?
Perhaps you've just been lucky, Charlie.
Lucky? Me? When I played with a Mother Superior who has a tongue saltier than Lot's wife after her accident. I told you no visitors, Mrs. Pring.
The Reverend Mother Stephen.
Oh, only important ones, of course.
Do not get up. I see I have uncovered a whole school of gin and sin.
If you've come about Deirdre Jameson, Mother, I can prove that that miracle belongs to me.
Tell me.
She's expecting twins.
You are mistaken, Father.
Oh?
A more careful examination of Mrs. Jameson shows that she is carrying triplets.
You sure? Oh, I'm not doubting your word, Mother, but...
Mother Foundress is working her 3 miracles all at once.
I am pleased your curate is not taking sides with you, Father Duddleswell.
I've written to the bishop claiming the miracle for my holy water.
And I have written to our Cardinal Protector in Rome claiming all 3 for Mother Foundress. Good night, gentlemen.
That woman looks as if she's eaten sour grapes soaked in vinegar.
I know I was rough with her, but it's the only language she understands.
You should have sprinkled her with your holy water, Father. Made her disappear.
She's been in this house 10 times this week.
Worse than the 10 plagues of Egypt.
We'll sit with this, Charles. You know, when your back's to the wall, there's nothing for it but turn and run.
Now listen, Seamus. The bishop's not very fond of me, as you well know. Now, you've been one of my oldest friends.
I know you of old, Charlie. You want me to give the bishop a sample of your holy water to get for you his official approval.
Well, you are one of his closest advisors. Oh, and by the way, I wouldn't say a word about the miracle of the cards.
And why not?
We don't want the bishop to know we play.
It's not that, Father Neil. I saw you switch the pack. Do you think I'm an idiot or what?
We've got to brighten this mouldy old place up a bit.
Well, now, according to the architect, all this is going to be paved with marble.
We need a jazzier statue of Our Lady.
Oh, Our Lady. Your devotion is very touching, Mr. Buzzle.
We're going to have hundreds of sharers turning up here. People value for money.
Besides which, it's all to the glory of God.
Excuse me, Father.
Yes, my dear.
I've just bought this bottle of holy water, Father.
You're married, are you?
Of course, Father. Am I supposed to take it inwards or outwards? If inwards, how many times?
4 times a day, after meals.
And outwards?
On second thoughts, you'd better drink it.
Big day today, Father.
Oh, it is indeed. Yes, yes. Ah, now that'll be the canon with the bishop's official approval. Are you convinced yet?
Well,
Oh, dear God, it's like talking up the chimney.
lot more orders, I see, Father.
The Reverend Canon Marnie.
Ah, Seamus.
Charlie.
It's good to see you. You bring glad tidings from the bishop, I hope. Will you take a whiskey?
I never drink before 11 on principle.
It's 5 past, Canon.
Then make it a quick large one.
This holy water's good stuff, you know.
I'm still taking the whiskey neat, thank you.
I'm thinking of setting up a sort of Lourdes shrine to Our Lady here at St. Jude's.
The bishop wouldn't hear of it.
But Seamus...
Now, if this were Holy Ireland, that'd be another kettle of fish. But the bishop says that miracles are against the law in England.
But they've been happening here for weeks under me very nose.
Very Irish nose, Charlie. Oh, Charlie, take my advice. Bottle the water up and put some in your suitcase for when you next go to Cork or Kilkenny, huh? Good day to you.
Then he didn't give the bishop a sample to drink.
I did indeed.
And nothing happened?
Oh, it surely did. I'm off to visit his lordship in the hospital.
The hospital?
It gave him the most powerful bout of dysentery.
Well, it was grand while it lasted.
Yes, Father. But I can't say I'm surprised.
I can understand Dr. Daly and Mrs. Pring not seeing the miracles. And the bishop too come to that. But not you. You, my faithful apprentice.
Well, I suppose we only see the miracles we believe in, Father.
Oh, I realize there's miracles all round us. Sunrise every morning, the stars at night. The trees coming into leaf every springtime. Still, it's nice to think that God does special little favors for his friends from time to time.
Why don't you try just one last miracle, Father?
Oh, I couldn't do that, no.
Go on, be a devil.
All right.
There you are, you see. It's probably somebody with a huge donation for the parish.
Dr. Daly promising to be teetotal.
Or Billy Buzzle wanting to become a Catholic.
Tell me the worst.
Reverend Mother Stephen.
Yours, for keeps.
You were expecting me, Father?
Sit down, Mother. To what do we owe the pleasure of this visit?
Our Cardinal Protector in Rome has written.
And?
He says categorically that the miracle of the babies must be attributed to Our Lady and St. Jude.
He does.
In his view, our Blessed Lady and St. Jude have precedence even over our Holy Mother Foundress.
Then you can write back to your silly cardinal in Rome and tell him that Father Dudleswell of St. Jude's renounces the miracle in favor of your foundress.
Do you mean it?
I do.
Well, I must repay you, Father Dudleswell.
If you happen to have a checkbook handy, I mean.
I was thinking rather of praying for you to our foundress.
Oh, no, now, don't trouble her at all on my account.
No trouble, Father. Our sisters will pray that you, Father Dudleswell, will become a bishop.
Oh. Yes, well, that's a thought.
Somewhere where you can do the most good.
Yes, yes. Liverpool or Westminster.
I was thinking of deepest Africa.
Thank you.